power of. So, I don't know what's happening. Hello, welcome to another Latino with a podcast. I'm the Latino with a podcast, Christian Hennis Mayer, and today I am with Stephen Black. Stephen Black is one of the best comics that looks like he works like at a gas station, or uh, he's from Indiana, and he is. And first question is, don't you feel your last name is cultural appropriation? That's the first question. You're like,
No, I like tricking people because like when like my other friends be like, oh I know a guy named Stephen Black, they're like, where or like at some of the open mics and shit, people will be like, he's the blackest guy in the room. I'll just be in the back and I'm like, oh, they're all gonna be so let down.
They're gonna be so disappointed.
Because I always make the joke like people say that and then I get up on stage and the audience is like, wait a minute.
He's not black. But I mean, like, in your family, there's someone black, or do you
No.
have the last name?
No,
Everybody in your
unless
family
unless
is
one of my
super
grandparents owned
blonde.
them, but like no.
He's like, I like this slave so much, I'm gonna use his last name. The slave is like, no, that's my last name. Not anymore. Not
Not
anymore.
anymore.
It's mine. I.
Apparently, it's derived from blacksmiths. The last name
Makes
Black.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know that. but
makes
that-
sense. And,
Somewhere down the line, someone in my family was making swords and shit.
no, but probably they split it at some point. And it was like
Yeah.
someone black Smith,
Right.
and then like they married, and
Now,
and
if-
that Smith just got lost.
Now it would have been funny if we took the Smith part, because then that would have been appropriating, because a lot of black people have the last name Smith. But either way,
I mean,
either way, it was gonna work.
There was a blacksmith under in your family up there, but no, I brought something. Are you ready? This is gonna turn from fun to political real quick.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, but
No, it's fine.
I like this is how I get the topics. And okay, first I thought about this. If you're listening to the podcast, comment. I know you don't do that, but
Comment on the podcast.
comment on the podcast. No. They don't listen. That's the part they don't do.
Oh, okay.
But if for some reason you're listening, I believe the podcast is not like picking up because it feels like an anthology of episodes. In what sense? Like each episode I have a different topic to talk about and a different comic. So maybe
okay.
they see this one and we talk about what we're gonna talk and they're like, oh, I love it because I really like this subject. I really like this comic. It's still
Right.
Black fucking rocks. Next episode I have someone different and it's a different topic and they're like,
Gotcha.
this episode sucks.
Oh, okay.
And so it's like Black Mirror. It's like every episode of the podcast is like different. It's
everything's
something
different,
totally
okay.
different. So I get that audience cannot follow. Like they have to love me to keep the
I love you.
watching the. I have 200 people that apparently love me, but they have to really love me.
hmm
Because it's not like, oh, I watch this podcast because they every episode they have a new true crime.
Right,
Or I
right.
love this one because they talk about AI, or I love this one because they talk about cooking. Mine's like I talk about a whole bunch of shit,
Mm,
and it's a whole bunch of different people.
gotcha. Okay.
So I believe I'm gonna either change that or end the podcast. This is what you brought me to, but this is how I get the news, like how I get what to talk about. I just go into Reddit, Ing, or whatever, and
Mhm.
whatever I find, like, oh, this is interesting, I talk about. And right now, what is happening in LA, which is fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know about like the protests until the Trump administration sent out all the National Guard just the other day.
But I'll start being political. There is gonna turn really interesting, not funny, or maybe I don't know. But first, terrible what is happening. I saw the video of the reporter, the Australian reporter, that the guy just shoot at her for no reason.
They shot at someone?
Yeah.
A reporter?
It was rubber bullets, but still,
Oh,
like she's
right,
just,
right, right. Yeah.
she's just like saying like, "Hey, this is happening," and
Yeah. That's
can-
fucked up. Like, hey guys, this shit is happening right here, and then
You-
it just gets shot. Like,
you can clearly see the guy being like, in the video, and it's like, what the fuck, unprovoked, like he just wanted to do it. So it is terrible what is happening. I have one thing that is an unpopular opinion. We may discuss this. Like people are like waving the flag of Mexico.
Yeah, yeah,
Unpopular opinion. I believe they shouldn't do that. Why? I'm not saying you don't have to be like excited and happy of your heritage
yeah.
and that you're Mexican or whatever, Nicaraguan, Venezuelan. Yeah, like
Hmm.
be honored to be what country you're from. But literally, you're protesting to stay in United States. I'm not even saying wave the United States flags, but like for me, it doesn't make sense. That it's like Viva Mexico, cabrón, fucking United States. It's like you want to stay. Like you're basically saying you want to stay here, saying Viva Mexico. If Viva Mexico, go to Mexico.
Right,
If you're saying Viva Venezuela, go back to Venezuela. Like you're in this moment, you're protesting to stay in United States. So
right, right, right.
I'm not saying chant Viva like United States,
Hmm.
but at least it's like let me stay. Like that should be the
Right,
chant. Like let us stay. That's it.
right. You don't think there's like the different like they're just like showing out the flag and everything just like as like proudness of their people and all that stuff or
Yeah, no, I think it is proudness of their people, and you can be proud,
Mhm. Right.
but
But at the end of the
this is
day,
not the moment
yeah.
because I try to get like a analogy, but it's like fuck animal cruelty, fuck animal cruelty. We cannot be cruel to animals. So I have two burgers, the ribs.
Hey guys, let's go get lunch. Like
Yeah. I'll have the mac ribs, two
a
burgers,
brisket, just
yeah, and put four eggs and this brisket, and yeah, that's it. Fuck human, like animal cruelty. I feel it looks like that. It's like you're protesting to stay here,
mhm.
saying like, oh, like this country is better. Like
Mhm.
that's how I hear it.
Right.
And I'm from Venezuela. Like I'm not saying you don't have to be proud about where you're from, but this protest is not the moment. It's like when there was Black Lives Matter and there
Right.
was one fucking guy in the middle of it, like, actually, all life matter. Shut the fuck up.
Did you ever see
This
that?
is not your moment. Shut up.
Did you see that one video? It was during the Black Lives Matter protest, and it was this one older white dude, and he was in the street, and he was talking about. He was like, everything that's happening right now is so fucked up. He was like, these people's lives. He's talking about black people. He was like, these people's lives matter. You're treating them like shit. All this injustice, all this murder, and everything. It is horrible. And everyone in the crowd's like, yeah, yeah, keep going, keep going. And he goes, I'm not gonna say it, but he goes, all N words matter, and everyone's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He was like, wait a minute. He was like, you had him in the first half. You had him in
Yeah,
the first
why
half.
do you have to use hard R?
And
In
as soon as he said the slur, everyone was like, and
the
it was like you can hear and see the confusion on everyone's face because everyone's like, yeah, the message is right, but
But
you said that.
You
And I,
made one mistake. I feel it's like that. Best analogy. Black Lives Matter, and the guy's like, actually, all life. Shut up. Like I believe that's that.
Mhm.
Like that's my opinion. I know it's not a popular opinion.
And you know what's weird too is I feel the same way about that because like everyone should have a full life. Everyone should be treated with dignity, equality, and
Yeah.
all that other stuff. But obviously, like you kind of said, like in this moment when that's happening, it's like okay, we have to pay attention to the group that's being marginalized and discriminated against.
Yeah.
That's the one we need. Like yes, obviously all lives matter, but right now, black people, Hispanic people, like everyone, like that, black and brown people are the ones being discriminated against. So we need to kind of like come together. If all lives matter, we need to come together and stand up for them. I feel like that's the best way to show all lives matter is that the people who are getting discriminated against come to the people who are, and we stick up for them.
Yeah, it's like there's like a if that happens like a serial killer is just killing a bunch of women, and then there's a feminist protest being like, "Oh, women life," and then one guy's like, "Actually, guys get more killed." And he's, shut the fuck up. This is
No, guy.
not the moment.
Oh fuck!
Dude,
Why'd you
shut
put
up.
that thought in my head because I can just imagine like women just like marching down the street. It was like stop all the sexual assault, and some guy just like, well, guys get raped too, and it's just like, shut up, bro. Like, no,
Actually, not all the guys. Shut up. I feel like
not
that.
for you right now, dude. Shut
This
up. We
this
need
is
to
what I
show up for
feel.
the ladies.
But that's the feeling I get when there's like Viva Mexico or Viva Nicaragua, Viva Venezuela. in the middle of let us stay.
Mm-hmm.
Like the protest is ICE agents are shit. They are. The way they're acting is terrible. But you want to stay. That's the message. You want to
Yeah.
stay. You don't want the families to be break apart.
Mm-hmm.
That's the message. If I'm like, dude, if I'm like, I want to stay in this country. Viva Venezuela. Venezuela is the best country. Fuck United States. Like they go back.
It's like wait.
Yeah, it's like if you fuck United States, viva Venezuela.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a bit of
Like
like
we want to send you back. Like,
yeah, yeah,
we're gonna help you in this case if you're
yeah.
saying it like that. If
Right,
I'm like, hey, I love Venezuela, but I want to stay here,
right.
and
I'm proud of my heritage, but I
yeah,
want it to be here.
and my protest is because I want the opportunity to be here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm Venezuelan. I can be wearing a Venezuelan shirt, but I can wave the American flag because this is where I want to be now.
Right.
Viva Venezuela, yes, but right now I wanna be here. I want the opportunity to be here,
I
and
don't.
this is what the message I don't feel is getting through because it's like you hear the chant, it's like Viva Mexico, for United States, Viva Mexico, Viva Nicaragua, Viva Venezuela. It's like if you like your country so much,
Right.
then I don't understand what is the problem of us sending you to your country.
Mm-hmm. I think it's the force, if it's anything.
Yeah,
It's like the breaking in homes, snatching people,
yeah,
throwing
no,
them on the
that
fucking
what
plane.
the
All
way they're
that,
doing,
all that's all horrible.
and with masks, that's
Yeah.
terrible. If you are doing a job like that, you should be like there's a message that they say like if you're wearing a mask to do something you are
You know
100%
that it's
sure
wrong.
that what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Halloween, like you are gonna do some wrong stuff. Yeah, but what you're doing is wrong. So they are acting terribly, yes, but again, I believe the message should be let us stay, give us the opportunity instead of like chanting your country and waving the flag of your country. Do it any other day, but in this moment, is in this protest, I don't believe is the message you're gonna come you want to put it across. Because if I am Trump, I'll be like, this Mexican. I just got an impression. Like Jim Balderson does a really good impression of Trump, but
Does he?
yeah, amazing.
Shit, I
But
gotta ask
if
him.
if I'm the president of if I'm the head of ICE,
Right.
what I'm gonna see is like, oh, these people waving a Mexican flag are throwing rocks
Uh huh.
at
Burning
our
cars, all
people,
this
burning
shit.
cars. What should we do?
Mm.
Send them back.
Mm.
If the protest, I mean, the National Guard again, they're acting badly. The way they're acting
I
is
was about to
terrible.
ask. You don't feel like a lot of that is like being provoked because I mean,
They're being provoked. I'm
okay,
100%.
because I again I didn't know anything that was happening until like yesterday, literally.
Yeah, no, they're being provoked, and the way the ICE agents are just getting into schools is enough provocation. Like
Mm,
if you are messing with kids, that's enough provocation for all whatever family. It doesn't matter where they're from, to fight. Because even if you're imagine you American people who are watching that some police agent from Mexico gets into the school of your daughter's son and try to take away your
hmm
son, you're gonna fucking fight back.
Oh,
So
100%.
that's what happening. Like so the fight back, I know is 100% honest, and they want to like uh,
Protect
fight
their
for their
families.
rights.
Yeah.
They want to be treated equally.
Hmm.
They want the opportunity. The only thing that I seen is not the message now is chanting from your country and waving the flag of your country, because basically the message that you want to put across is we want the opportunity to be here.
Hmm.
That's that, and I believe is an unpopular opinion. And if someone from Mexico or someone that is in LA sits down with me and tell me like actually we're doing it because of this, probably I'll be like I have to shut my fucking mouth, and I didn't know what I
Right.
was
Oh, I
saying.
was wrong. My bad.
My
My
bad, my bad.
bad.
Probably, very likely, but in this moment, I believe that's not the message that should get across.
Mm.
But I didn't explain it, but we're gonna do a little pause, and we're gonna come back with a subject that comes along with how the National Guard is acting, how the people are acting, and how they actually the LA police are acting. So we're gonna do a little pause, and we're gonna come back. And we are back, and this is one of the topics I had. I believe there's some people that have some power that have to be restrained, and the opportunity you give them the moment to release it, they do it. What sense?
Like in the
Uh,
government and all that.
in everything. Like,
Okay.
for example, there was they make a movie about it. I don't know if I believe it was based on true facts. There's a sniper that he trained to be a sniper, 5 years training, blah blah blah. They sent him to, I believe it was Iraq.
Talking about the Bradley Cooper movie.
No, no,
Oh, okay.
he never shot one shot, nothing,
Mm.
because he didn't ever have the opportunity. He didn't have a target, or if he had a target, they didn't confirm the shot. He
Mm.
never took one shot in the
Pissed
all the
me off.
time.
All the fucking training.
Exactly. So he came back to United States and he feel like I need to use this.
Oh
And
shit.
apparently he like kill apparently it was a sexual abuser. It was something that deserved it, but still like you are killing someone.
Right, 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 right.
And because he wanted to like
You
shot,
you just felt like he had the power to do it.
and because he needed, like, I trained for this, so like
Right.
I
I
should
need to
use it.
use. Okay.
I believe that's what's happening, or that happens in a lot of things when you give people the opportunity to use the power. They have to be restraining. There's a lot of videos of the police, like there's someone in the ground and
Mhm.
not resisting, just like, oh, they already have him,
Yeah.
and they hit him.
Yeah.
Because I believe it's like I have had this weapon for 4 years in the force. I have never fucking used it. This
been
is the
on the
moment to use it.
I've been in the force 4 years with this baton and tape.
Yeah.
I've never used it.
And they see someone, they're like, ah.
This will be my excuse.
That, and you see the videos, they're like, ah. Okay.
But
So-
all that, like, and all that shit gets recorded too, because
Yeah,
it
but-
happens because it happens the most in like protests or like a situation that's escalating. People are always around when shit's happening, and they can pull out their phone. If I were a cop, I saw a phone get pulled out, I would treat it like a gun. I would be like, oh fuck, this guy's drawing down on me.
yeah.
I would stop immediately.
But it happens on the other way too. Like there's people that they have a skateboard and they're like, I have always wanted to break a windshield
mm-hmm,
with this skateboard,
mm-hmm.
and that's why they're out of nowhere. There's a protest and they like burn 3 cops' car and then like one Tesla and like just parked there. I was like, what? Why? I was like, well, I had a skateboard and he have a windshield, and the opportunity.
I just
came
saw it.
up.
You know, I got the urge. I was like, fuck it.
So I do believe like that happens. Like I don't know what other situations, but when you have like the power of, so, I don't know what is happening. They're terrorizing the podcast.
I just want to break down the door.
Someone the eyes.
Like, what were you saying?
We're seeing this live. I'm like, how? I haven't edited. But scare moments like,
Oh my god, Christians.
Viva Venezuela.
tapped.
Viva Venezuela.
I'm gonna be yelling, "Viva la Germany!" Like, fuck.
But do you think that that happened to you, or something that is like, I have trained for this, or I have done this, I have wanted to do this, and opportunity opens to do it. You're like, even if I don't have to, I will fucking do it.
No, I feel like I have restraint and like there's other people around. usually when there's witnesses, that'll stop something. That'll stop me from like, nah, I'm not gonna.
But have you been in a fight, like fist fight? I have never been in a fist fight.
I got into one in like 8th grade.
Did you win?
I did.
Yeah,
I'm 1-0. I'm 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah.
But I have never been, but I did boxing, and this happened to Aaron Chase because we talk about it. Because Aaron Chase does jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And dude, like, we have a story that we were in the train. We see each other in the train too, like, often because he lives really close.
Mm.
And he wanted, like, I was just sitting down, and like a dude out of nowhere throw a napkin to my head,
Mm.
and Aaron Chase was like, "Are you okay? Or do you want me to do?"
You want me to go fuck him up for you?
I was like, no, Aaron, it's okay. It was just an argument.
Right.
But it's like, dude, I always wanted the opportunity to use what I learned in jiu-jitsu
Right.
and boxing and Muay Thai, but you don't want to be in a fight. You happen to be in one.
Right. See, I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like that's like the good conscience person in you is like I've taken boxing lessons,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna use it unless I actually have to. I'm not just gonna use it because a situation arises and like this is an opportunity to where I could use it. Yeah, but unless I'm really pushed to my limit, that's when I'll use it.
Yeah, but there's something in you that is like, I wanna
Right. Yeah. I have a
I
lot of
wanna
friends like
test
that
it.
though.
I wanna fucking test
I have a lot of friends. They're like, man, I just want to get into a bar fight and smack a bottle over someone's head. I'm like, why? Like, why? I don't want to do that. No, like, glass is gonna shatter. It's gonna get in my fucking eye. I don't know. I don't want.
You
I
think
don't
about
want.
all the consequences.
Right. I don't want to do it. What if I get my ass beat? Like, just like I did that one cool thing, but then I get my ass whooped.
Exactly, but it's a cool thing.
Right. Yeah.
Like once in your life, it's like,
Then I gotta go around telling people like, yeah, I got into a bar fight. I smashed a beer bottle over someone's head. Damn, did you win? No, I got my ass beat for 5 minutes afterwards. But that moment was cool.
That moment, like zombie apocalypse. Like I'm pretty sure if there's a zombie apocalypse, a lot of people are gonna die because they're gonna be like, I wanna fucking smash some zombie. I'm gonna go to an area where there's a lot of zombies because I just wanna smash some, and they're gonna die because they're
And the
idiots.
zombies are gonna move fast as fuck. And you're
Dude,
gonna be
if,
like,
if we have zombies at some point in our fucking lifespan, and it's the quick ones, I will be so mad.
oh my god, you know how mad, like if you're like playing the zombie games and you have like the big fucking beef.
Yeah.
Oh my, I'll be so pissed. I'll be like, bro, what the fuck? Like that's real?
Yeah, no, I wanted the slow ones.
Right, I got this giant mutant one. I gotta throw like 6
that-
Molotovs at.
Yeah, that throws piece of their meat.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, fuck, dude.
You're just like, come on.
I'm like, son of fuck.
I believe the most like The Last of Us. I just played the second game and it's really good. I believe if it does happen, it will be something like that. It won't be like a virus. It will be like something like fungus.
I think I think it would be like a virus or a fungus too. I think I think my like I feel like a lot of people they would either just be like kind of like fuck, like they'd just like be panicking. Mine would just be irritation. That would just be my only emotion. I'm like, fuck, really? We gotta do this now?
We just had a recession, dude.
We
Like-
just had a recession. Rent was through the fucking roof. Cool. We don't have to pay rent anymore, but I gotta be quiet. Like,
I'm like, I just got my green card. Come on. ah.
like, come on, guys. We just got rid of Trump, and now we gotta feel like, god damn it.
I just married for the green card. Like, now I gotta dump this bitch. Like, what the?
Can I tell you a story about what happened to me last night?
Por favor.
Because I didn't know what we were going to talk about when I got here, but I was like, I have this story, and like I need to tell people. I was
Perfect.
telling everyone last night. I went to it was Chris Ford and I.
You want sad music? He went to Chris Ford's house.
I was. Oh, Chris Ford and I, we were at Shakers yesterday. The
Super sad.
It's not sad. It's just weird. But we were at Shakers yesterday, and we're standing outside. We're smoking with a few other comics, and there was this one lady there. She was in the audience. She was not a comic. She's just there, and we're all standing outside and smoking. And Chris and I were like, "All right, man, we're gonna go. We're gonna go up to Trigger Warning," and she was like, "Oh, where's that at?" And we're like, "Oh, it's about like 8 minutes up the street." She was like, "All right, cool, let's go." And she just hopped in my car. Just strange woman I did not know.
Okay.
She was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Like, like what's going on over there?" I was like, "Oh, it's another open mic." She was like, "Okay, cool." And just like Chris and I, we start walking to my car. She's following behind us. She just gets in the back seat of my car. Chris gets in the car, and like I'm standing there at my door. I open up my door, and I was like, there's something in my conscience told me like, "Don't get in the car." And then I just like ducked my head. And I was like, "Ma'am, what's your name?" Like I didn't know her. Like I had no idea what this lady was. All I knew about her is that she had a husband and a kid that lived upstairs above Shakers. Apparently, that's where she lived.
Okay.
And she's just looking at me like this, and I was like, I asked you a question. Like I need a name. And then like Chris was like, "Lady, this is not the time for games. What the fuck is your name?" She was like, "It's words to a song." I guess her name was Lyric. I didn't know. And then we went to Trigger Warning, and it was just so weird because like I couldn't get over the fact that
She just gave you a riddle.
like the balls on this woman to get into a car with two strange men.
And what's your name? And she just like, my name is the name of the song. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying?
I was just, like, how am I gonna explain this to the police if some shit happens? Like, if she gets drugged or fucking
She's
like
an NPC.
drunk, yeah. It's like, all right, like, I gotta explain that shit to the police. Like, all right, sir, tell me what happened again. Like, so this random woman got in my car, and they're like, oh, really?
Yeah, for sure.
Right. And I was like, fuck. But I was like, the balls on this.
What's
lady.
her name? I was like,
That's why I had to ask. I was like, I don't fucking know. Like, oh my god, it was gonna be a horrible. It was gonna be a fucking Ebony alert because she was black.
That's a joke. I'll post a clip about that joke.
It's Christian, one of Christian's
No,
very
I
funny
say
jokes.
that there's Amber Alert, and I'm not gonna say the whole joke, but there's Amber Alert, and black communities they criticize Amber Alert because they were prioritizing white kids, which is racist as fuck. And the government to solve these problems, they create Ebony Alert, which is more racist. And when I say that, people's like, "That's not a good joke." It's like I didn't write this. Like the government did. Okay, this fucking
It's
exists.
just an
If
observation.
you don't trust me, look, Ebony Alert.
Google it. It's real. He showed
It
me.
is fucking
I
real.
was perplexed. But Chris and I were just offended. We're like, we look like we can't like beat her up or something. Like he felt bad because he was like, this is the first time my blackness wasn't threatening to someone.
It was inviting. She's like, he's
Right.
black.
I
Okay.
was like, this lady really think like she just looked at us. She was like, I can escape. And I was like, what the fuck?
You should have been driving like so. What about that woman you have in your basement? And you just talk about that, and she's like, I believe I got it.
No, we're. I don't know what the line is, but fuck it. And we were talking about it in the car. I was like, I should have drove in the wrong direction just to freak her out. Just like turn around in the car. I'm like, usually they give us a hard time. Like, just scare the fuck out
The
of her.
trigger warning is so far, but this is an abandoned park. We can go.
It was just like such a weird. I was just like trying to like understand it from a woman's perspective. Just like get into a car with two strange men it's an insane thing.
Dude, like this happened to me. She was a comic and she was so nice and I don't remember right now her name, but I'll shout out for her later. But I met her in New York.
Okay.
I was doing a show in Middletown, New York. That is not New York City. It's like 2 hours away.
Okay.
So we trained there, and on the way back, the last train was like 11:15, and the show ended like at 10:45.
Okay.
So it's like we have to Uber to the station.
Mhm.
No Uber was showing up, and it was three guys, me and two friends.
Mhm.
And this woman was like, "Hey, I can give you a ride."
Right.
Amazing, and it's like, well, how amazing it is for a woman to put three dudes that she
She
does
doesn't
not
know.
know in her car, and
Mhm.
we're super grateful. At some point, she took a wrong turn, but she didn't tell us,
Mm.
and we end up in a motel, and we're like, "Lady, what is happening?" We're like,
Right.
we're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And she's like, "No, no, 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 no! I just took the wrong turn." But
I
she
would've been
like,
like,
but
"Lady."
she have to get into the motel. That you know that these motels that they have like the driveway, so it gets into the like the
Oh, okay.
entrance.
It's inclined.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the driver just gets into the whole motel, and we're like,
Mm.
"Whoa!" She's like, no, 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 no! It's just the GPS.
Can we at least draw straws? Who gets raped first? Like,
But if it was the other way around, I believe a lot of women would like jump out the car. If a guy
right?
is
Like
driving
immediately.
three women and he gets into a motel,
Oh my god.
we were joking, but it was like
Right.
weird. But she's like, "No, I just took a wrong turn. I'm so sorry."
It
But
was, it was just like really weird because I was like, I don't know this lady at all. Like, and then like we got the trigger warning, and it was James Fisher's birthday celebration,
okay.
and so there's a bunch of comics there, and they're like, "Oh, like, are you a friend of Steven?" She's like, "No."
Who's Steven?
Right, like quite literally. Like, are you a comic? No. Oh, are you friends with Steven? No, don't know him. Just met him like 10 minutes ago.
There's some audience okay, it went too funny again. There's some audience members that have so weird like connections with the comics. Like there's some people that are amazing, and then you end up talking to her.
Mhm.
They're amazing. But what if you can recall right now, apart from this one, what's the weirdest interaction you have had with an audience member that they're like, "Hey, I like your shit," and then they do something weird?
Did I do something weird? I don't think I've had anyone do anything like horribly weird. No, I got into it with some lady at comedy bar a couple weeks
Okay.
ago. I was on
Tell
stage.
it, I'm gonna tell mine. Like let's end with his because mine is short. But I have this guy he was in the audience. First like I like it was not my turn yet, so I have to always go to the bathroom before I go on stage.
Hmm.
So I went to the bathroom and being he got into the bathroom. And he's like, "Oh, are you one of the comics?" I was peeing
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, yeah.
I don't like talking in the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm like, I come next. I was like, oh yeah, you're gonna do good, man. I was like, yeah, I don't want to talk in the bathroom. I'm just
Right.
like, dude, my dick is in my hand. Okay, like
Right. This is
I
very
don't
vulnerable for me.
I don't want to be talking like, yeah, you're gonna like, what kind of joke do you do? Like, you'll see. Like, I'm next.
Right.
Okay, I know he's such a nice guy. But it was a weird interaction. I did my set. It went really well, and then he was like, "Hey man, you did really well." I was like, "Hi, my name is whatever," and he was like, "Give me your hand." Like, okay, so we can work together. Like, I have some shit going on. That was a really
You
nice
didn't
set.
stop shaking. This is
He didn't release my hand for like 2 minutes. Like, okay,
right.
I don't know. He just was like, just like keep
I would have
holding
been
my
like,
hand.
like no.
And then like I released, and then he try again. Like
Uh-huh.
like oh well, that was nice to meet. I was like, we had hold hands for too long.
I, at my job, our old one of the old like district managers, he came in and he was a short dude, so I guess like the short kings, you guys have a fucking like they have like a fucking like they just need to establish more dominant. Like he was real short. He was like 5'2". Like he was
Oh,
yeah.
Anthony Onassos, yeah, he's a
Yeah.
nice comic.
Yeah, and so like when he would shake your hand, he would yank
Mm.
you in, and he would do
Yeah.
the same thing. Like he would hold on to time. I'm like, all right, that's enough. Like maybe like 4 up and downs. That's good. And like he threw me off guard the first time. So the second time he did, I just anchored myself down. I was like, nah. Like he would pull me in. I just held firm. I was like, nah, bro. Nah, I'm locking in.
It's like this is a real man.
But you were talking about, I remember, so not at Comedy Bar, but I remember a weird interaction I had with someone.
Okay.
I was doing a Mother's Day show here in the city, and I got there, and everyone's sitting down, everything's a little bit before the show starts, and I'm at the bar, and this guy comes up to me, and he goes, "Hey man, what's your name?" I was like, "Stephen Black," and he goes, "I think I've seen you before at Riddles." I was like, "Oh, cool, man, that's what's up." He goes, "Yeah, you bombed." I was like, "Thanks, man." Like,
This is what I needed before going on stage.
right?
Thank
And he
you.
was like, "Yeah, you're really good though." And I was like, "Wait," I was like, "What?" And then like I go up there and I ate shit, and and it was such a weird show because I had to follow the producer of the producer and the host of the show and another comic. They went backstage. They're both grown adults,
Okay.
but they changed into baby uniforms. So they on diapers, like the whole little bib, and like whatever the fucking thing is. I don't know what it's called.
Terrible.
Just
All
dressed
sounds
all,
terrible.
yeah. And then just go up there and they just started dancing, and I was like, I've never followed that. I was like, all right, fuck it. I guess went up there, bombed. I was supposed to do like 15 minutes. I did 8. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna put anyone else through
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You're gonna pay me. It's whatever. Fuck it. And I got off stage. And the guy goes, "You did good though." I was like, no,
No.
dude, no.
Okay, we're gonna end on this because like you remind me of this. Once I did an open mic, and the open mic was like all arts included, like
Okay.
all arts welcome, and I did like my turn was after a drag show,
Mm.
and this drag did a song, and in the song it's like, my voice is like Tommy Pickles because I suck so much dick. That's part of the song, and it's a song. It's like three,
Oh,
4 minute
God.
song
There's verses.
of her saying
Sucks dick.
no like is the other way around. Like I suck so much dick that now I sound like Tommy Pickles. That's the name of the song apparently.
There's a lot of sucking.
And and then she went out, and the host didn't do like a reset of the room. She's like, well, clap it up, and now Christian and his man. And I was like, guys, how can I follow this? Like, I'm not gonna sing. I don't have tits. Like, I don't.
I would have said I ate so much pussy I sound like Barry White. Like,
No, the first thing I said, and it landed a little bit, is like I don't remember the name of the drag queen, but whatever. Like this person, like I cannot follow that because she have better tits and better beard than me. So I don't. I'm fucking.
got the whole fucking package, man. Like,
It's,
what am I supposed to do?
and I got laughed, and I kind of reset, but still people were like, that was hilariously, stupidly funny, and you
Mhm.
are
You're all
Okay.
right. Like we
All
came here for
right.
that.
Yeah, yeah. We came for the drag show. I was like, okay. But with drag shows and violence and Viva Venezuela, we're gonna end the episode. No, we're gonna end the episode with lyrics. This is for lyrics. The woman that got into your car.
Oh, this
For
is her
her.
lyric.
Adios.
I hope she's doing great.
You have to say adios in Spanish.
Adios.